Linda from Curtin Creative Gallery here to read another chapter of The Spending of a Life's Breath by Amanda Grace Windward. We are now on chapter 28, another input into Mandy's journal. She writes, I saw an old-fashioned poison ring at the fair I brought Warren and Jack to the other day, and of course I thought of you. It would hold your nitro quite nicely. I don't know why I bought it. I would never be able to use it for you, except then I had to laugh when I felt a giggly, silly, evil thought. Mandy was talking about nitro ring for her mother to hold her nitro in, but she thought it would be a bad idea. So then she writes, I felt a giggly, silly, evil thought spring into my head, and aha! I have an antique ring, and it is a poison ring. If this was the olden days, I might have considered using it on Marcelina. Yes, I would offer her a last drink for the road, seeing how she loves to drink. It felt good to think of it, just such a nasty thought, and I'll enjoy thinking about it every time I look at that ring from now on, because I did give it to my mother to wear and use for her nitro for her heart. I decided to give it to her instead of using it for Marcelina. When I see it or think about it, I will have a little giggle at the thought again. But Roger, you and Marcelina are poisoning yourselves now anyway. You're poisoning lies, and you're poisoning alcohol, and you're poisoning cigarettes, and poisoning fake Christianity, pretending you love God. You're asking for emphysema or lung cancer anyway. Even though knowing in this crazy world, I would be the one who gets the cancer and dies first, probably with my having to inhale your secondhand smoke from you for so many years before you finally quit, and now you're smoking again. But I guess that was temporary because the boys just told me you are back smoking again. All your efforts to quit were a waste of time because now you have such a good drinking and smoking partner, Marcelina. I am 51 years old now, and I stuck with you with all your crap and afflictions, and troubles. And you say we stopped having a relationship. It was always a one-sided relationship anyways. I was making love and you were making believe, like the song says. There was me loving you and you hating the world. The only difference now is that you and that harlot think the same way. So maybe it's true, you do fit together nicely. But you're the big failure at our marriage life, and your life as a father is falling right behind it. If it wasn't for me, you would never have had the love of your children. You even said so yourself. You would have been dead many years ago, or at least probably just an angry old drunk all alone. And about your dad, your big influence in your life, your third stepmother told me he can't even leave the house now because he's on oxygen and very sickly. He's smoking, drinking, womanizing ways have caught up with him too. My therapist said you were passive aggressive in a relationship, and your behaviors were deliberate, like when you act like you can't help it when you have selfish sex, or you used acting like you didn't know why you did things or why you couldn't help or change, being grouchy or angry all the time, holding back, acting dumb about intimacy, and never truly communicating your feelings. I wanted so much more than that for you and had hoped someday you would be able to show physical and verbal love back, especially after you gave up the drinking that I thought was standing in the way of all that. 25 years of sobriety and nothing kept changing. Nothing. That didn't change. And now you are drinking again, and I guess you have your wall to hide behind once again. Roger, you chose something else for yourself, and now I think you and Marcelina and the way you both are alcoholics is the way you choose to be, and you deserve each other. I wonder what she's going to do if she sobers up enough to see you're not a good lover. She said to me she had real good sex with Philip, her husband, her other husband. If that's true, I bet you two fight a lot. I'll bet you will be using your passive aggressive ways with her too, like the therapist and her pastor said. Or maybe drinking together is your sex together, and you don't need to bother with sex anymore. Just drink up, buddies. At least I don't have to bury you. And you know what? I'm not going to the funeral unless she is being buried too. Then I will be there to cry for you and what you lost for all of us and for yourself, and smile that she and you both must go see St. Peter at the pearly gates and confess. I can hope he makes you feel hurt and pain, feel the hurt and pain you both caused your family to feel with your selfish choices. Next journal entry, October 1st, 2000, 2 p.m. God help me, I'm still drowning. It won't go away long enough to believe it will someday be over. I can't stand that these horrible, helpless feelings and mental confusion keep messing up my days. Sometimes I think I'll go mad. Sometimes I think I should accept that I need a caretaker now. Some feel I can take care of the world still, but I don't think I can handle an hour of my day most of the time. I must cover it up so no one can see just how bad I still am. If they only knew. I just keep saying, put one foot in front of the other, Mandy, and soon you'll be walking out the door. And somehow I keep walking. I am overwhelmed to the point of wishing I could climb into bed, pull the covers up over my head, and just listen to old music and cry. But I can't. Got to get up, go to work. I'm stuck in this hell trying to find my way out. I'm suffocating. I don't want to think about it all anymore, but I constantly do. I must. I must figure out what is wrong with me. I've got to figure it all out. I still can't live a moment without fear and confusion. I can't concentrate on my work. I can't remember what I'm doing. I still get lost in the car every single day. I must fix it somehow. I don't want to have to think about it anymore. It's all so sad, and I can't think of anything else. And nothing seems straight anyway. I can't plan. I can't remember what happened 5 minutes ago most of the time. All I can do is type out these feelings onto the computer or scribble as best I can on a piece of paper I can get my hands on just to stay alive. Where I'm going, what I'm doing, from minute to minute on scribbled paper to watch, to keep in front of me, to know I can't see straight anymore at all. I used to be my best during a crisis. I would just take a breath, close my eyes, pray for God to work in me and through me, and then everything would come clear and calm, and I could handle anything. I could always figure out the answer to problems, or at least find where to locate the answers, or seek help, and remain calm, knowing God was handling it all for me. Now all I can do is cry out loud on it or on the papers in my journal. The path in life was lit, and life, no matter how difficult, used to come to me easily if I just found that peaceful place in my heart and turned my problems over to the Lord. But I can't seem to find the peaceful place, and nothing but fear and desperation surrounds most days. Will I ever get that comforting life with the Lord back, or is it stolen from me forever with this cell? And if it's gone, I shall die for sure. I can't compute any more or predict any possibilities to look forward to. My mind seems so full and disheveled confusion, and my stomach remains in knots no matter what I do. The simplest of tasks seem much too difficult for me now. I feel terrible, like I have a forever flu. How my poor mother must feel after losing my wonderful father, who was a good man, honorable, kind, compassionate, loving, and a, and Dad, if I should feel this terrible and be this incompetent after just losing my husband to a harlot, how must she feel to lose someone so loving, kind, and good? It has been a great loss to the family. How can she stand it? I'm a mess, and I've lost a jerk of a husband. I just popped a Tootsie Roll in my mouth, and for some reason I feel a touch of better. I wonder, did I eat anything today? I just can't remember anything. I wish this world would just stop so I can get off. It's not fair. I feel like this and I feel like this and then act like this was when there are so many people in the world suffering so much more than I am with much greater problems. How do they go on with their lives if it is this hard for me? I wonder. Okay, so I must raise the last three boys and handle some of our older children's problems while doing it, while he gets to go off like a childless free spirit with her for the holiday weekend. Yes, it sucks. Yes, it's not fair. But the book isn't finished yet now, is it? We try we do not yet know the ending. Well, at least he can't escape the child support and alimony check. So if he can't forget us completely, can he? Please don't die on us, Roger, not until you've paid the last alimony check to me. I deserve that much care back from you. Maybe you won't find your happiness in the bottle or that harlot forever. Maybe you will come back to us with your tail between your legs someday, ready to work on crossing that last mile to become a real man. Pinocchio, a good man and a good husband and good father. Someone who could learn from his mistakes and realize what he was going to lose if he continued the way he was going. And maybe then you could open up that cold heart of yours and love us back the way we need to be loved. Please, Roger, don't give up the struggle. You fought your whole life to be a better man. And now you live for this woman and the booze. I still need to believe you could do it if you really wanted to. You are almost there. I want to believe that someday, somehow, this could all turn around and bring us back as a family, learning from our mistakes and trying to make things better so that God would bless our family life together again someday. Please, Dad, put a good word in for Roger and my children, and yes, for me, so that God will bless us with healing all this. I guess I'm still hanging on, although I keep trying to hate him and break away. I don't know what is best for anyone anymore. Only you know, God. Please tell me what to do. And if it's your will, help Roger find his way back home before it's too late. October 3rd, 2000, 11 p.m. How do I feel? Well, I'll tell you. Someday, Saturday is my birthday. Do you think it matters at all to Roger, soon to be my ex-husband? He's taking the boys to the Renaissance Fair this weekend in Portsmouth. I had wanted to go. It's the Prescott Arts Festival. I wonder if he plans on taking Marcelina on my birthday with the boys. And we're not even divorced yet. It's an island, Ireland. It's an island. I'd love to go. I should be there with my family. It's so unfair. October 6th, 2000. How do I feel? Well, I know how it feels to love someone so much and not have that love returned. Like how Roger may have felt when we were teenagers and he was chasing me while I was in love with my high school boyfriend. It hurts. Thank God I have so much more to live for. I guess I was just destined not to have true love. Men have screwed me one way or another my whole life, beginning with when I was a child. If not for my wonderful dad, I wouldn't have much trust in men at all. And now, with Dad gone, it's shaky in my world. Men say or pretend they love you when they don't. They don't mean it at all. You just have something they want or need to take from you, your virginity, your youth, and then some. Where is my husband, who I thought was supposed to be our champion and would always protect his family? Who will protect me now? Protect me from him and his cold-hearted harlot. Roger, this is not fair. How can you do this to us? Is that harlot truly worth all this? Stop this, please. Mandy writes another poem. Stop my heart. How can I stop my heart from aching? How can I make the pain go away? How can I stop my heart from breaking to be used again another day? I cast my heart out on the water. He stood on the bank on the other side. He could have reached out to take it, but he left it to drift out with the tide. He said he loved me more than any, but I see now he lied. Next journal entry is still October 6th, 9 p.m. at work. I don't remember important things from one moment to the next. I can't think straight. I can't stand being so confused and scared. I hate this fear and anxiety that keeps my body shaking and my shoulders pulled up tight, high and tight. I want to go home and go to bed and just die, and then wake up without these feelings and find it all was all just a terrible nightmare. Why can't Roger care about what I'm going through? How can he be so heartless? I used to believe I could lean on him. He was my very best friend. I had confided every inner thought to him and my dreams to him, all of our life together, and now he turns his back on me. Was it when I told him what happened that Mother's Day week that I had that experience after he left for work at and I went to Town and Country in Gotham, New Hampshire? Did he not believe me? Does he think I'm crazy? Did that begin to deteriorate our relationship? Who else didn't under, didn't understand or believe what happened to me that day? Heck, I don't believe it myself. But is that a reason to turn away from me? What is happening to my life? What about my terrible accident last year? He said he thought I was dead and he was terrified he lost me. Is he running away from losing me or just not wanting me anymore because I'm not perfect enough for him anymore after the accident with these problems it left me with? Or is it just that he's been tempted to her, never having a child body and no kids to tie him down? Next journal entry is October 7th, 2000. Mandy writes, "It's my birthday, so be good to yourself today, Mandy, somehow. Try to find some peace today. Happy birthday, Mandy. God, I wonder if you could send me a hero about now for a birthday present. You know, someone who could love me like I've never been loved before. Could I even be rescued? I wonder. Would I even allow it? Could I be so unfaithful to my marriage vows after 30 years' devotion to Roger? Should I sink to his level, or should I sink my feet in for the sake of both of our souls? Hold out in hopes of his return to us. Is that what you would want me to do, God? Give me a sign to show me what I should do now. If you would just give me a crumb of hope to hold on to, I think I could wait forever. If I believed it is what I should do to save my husband's soul, but it feels so hopeless. Why did this have to happen? Is there anything I could have done? Is he truly happier without me and our family? Is he going to continue to be happy living a new life with her? Will it be better for him as a father to his children from out there instead of being with the mother of his children in their family home? And without the life we could have had together as a family, please send her away and send him back home to us. Please show me how to make him happier and give me this second chance too. I am so tired. My muscles are so tight. I worry that I may even have a cancer or something, as I'm sure everyone today worries about themselves in this day of pollution and contamination. I never smoked. I barely drank, mainly for Roger's sake because of his alcoholism and having so many children around all the time to watch out for. God knows I try to be happy and appreciate this life he gave me. that's the end of chapter 28. But it isn't the end of the journal entries about Mandy's birthday. Next chapter 29 we'll be beginning with her birthday. See you then. Hope you're enjoying this. I'll catch you later, the alligator.